Welcome to the 2021 Honors Convocation. My name is Barbara Farley, President of Illinois College. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of Illinois College students and faculty. At the beginning of each academic year, I invite students to explore the opportunities the academic year will bring. I also encourage them to embrace the possibility that their educational journey will unfold in unexpected ways. Perhaps that sentiment has never been truer than during the past year. Today, our annual celebration of excellence highlighted the work of dozens of students in collaboration with faculty in every discipline. Students, whether you have engaged in artistic pursuits, campus leadership, or original scientific research, your achievements are meaningful. Across the board, your work has required creative, out-of-the-box thinking and hard work. I applaud your perseverance and dedication, especially in the face of unprecedented global events. Illinois College's vision is to build an international reputation for inspiring achievement and empowering students to make a difference in the world. Today, we recognize faculty who embody that vision, along with students who have answered the call for greatness. Their collective work demonstrates excellence in all areas of the college. Everyone being honored has reached a level of achievement that is both inspiring and empowering. Illinois College Chaplain Dr. Timothy McGee will offer today's invocation. He will be followed by Provost Catherine O'Connell.
I have a deep love for this event, our Honors Convocation. I have the privilege of speaking at many special events for our community. The vital significance of this one might be overlooked with the opening ceremony welcoming first years and then commencement, where we honor the brilliant or at least diligent work of our wonderful graduating seniors. But this convocation does something special and surprising, which is why it's become so dear to me. This convocation honors who we are and not only what we've accomplished. It's about our identity, our purpose, our meaning as a college. And what exactly are we as a college? The historian of religion, Charles Long, puts it this way. A college or university is not just a community of independent scholars, even less a mere grantor of degrees. Fundamentally, a college is a community of thought. A community of thought. It's a strange ideal, outdated, some might say, perhaps naive even, but the importance should not be missed. We engage together in the process of critical intellectual reflection. That's what we do. And why? Because we want to think well about everything. We want to think well about everything. That is such a noble goal, one of the most noble things to which we can dedicate ourselves as human beings. We come together in this convocation to celebrate and enjoy the sheer wonder of this simple, yet most difficult and profound thing we do. We think critically, carefully, joyfully, together about anything and everything. And if we can be a little honest with ourselves, we do this quite well. So let us pause then for a moment of silence and reflect on just what a noble, even sacred pursuit this is. A wondrous opportunity to think together about everything, to live as a community of thought. Amen.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the annual celebration of academic excellence at Illinois College. Each year, I focus on several attributes of excellence that seem particularly pertinent at a given moment. I didn't give this talk last year due to the extraordinary circumstances of Honors Convocation being virtual. Today, the extraordinary has become almost commonplace, and I'm happy to have the opportunity to explore the idea of excellence with you for a few minutes. The fact that we have been living and learning and working in extraordinary circumstances for well over a year now leads me to focus on seemingly odd elements of excellence. I want to talk to you about grit and grace, which might sound like a bad sitcom, but which together represent essential attributes for living well during difficult times. Grit literally means dirt, so when we are talking about it as a virtue, we aren't talking about something pretty or pristine or carefully put together. Grit is the ability to persevere in unsettled circumstances, to find new solutions to problems when the usual ways of doing things become irrelevant. Grit in the last year has been figuring out how to live life from behind a mask and pursue an education behind a screen. How to get to a goal when more and more obstacles are thrown in your way. Grit is working hard to prepare for an athletic season that you know may be snatched away, but going all in anyhow. Grit is refusing to give up. Grit scoffs at perfectionism. To tackle a problem with grit is to expect that things will go wrong, that every approach will have to be rejiggered, that a lot of good work may fall by the wayside if circumstances change rapidly, which they are likely to do. Grit takes nothing for granted. Grace, at least on the surface, is quite the opposite. Grace, from a theological perspective, is a gift unearned. As a personal attribute, it is kindness and goodwill. Grace is patience toward those around you who may be responding less than ideally to pandemic pressures. Grace toward yourself is embracing your own image on Zoom, even when you really, really wish you didn't have to look at it all day. Grace is welcoming moments of beauty and calm amidst the insistent clamor of crisis. Pausing to appreciate that spring is lovely and has come again, seemingly against all odds. Relishing time with beloved family members all the more because of the care and planning needed to protect everyone's health. Celebrating the moments of achievement, as I hope you are doing today, and giving yourself credit for extraordinary accomplishments in extraordinary times. So, how do these two concepts interact, the calm of grace and the strife of grit? To excel in this moment is to strike a balance between these two elements and to recognize that to endure well is to know that both grit your teeth determination and gracious acceptance of one's own and others' foibles is essential. For instance, if you are placed into quarantine due to a friend's illness, grace dictates concern for the friend and patience with your own frustration and loneliness and disappointment. Grit comes into play in making sure you figure out how to keep up with your schoolwork and forcing yourself to show up for classes remotely when it might be much easier not to. And then making up for lost time in all activities once the restrictions are lifted. The need for this balance does not pertain only to the pandemic period, but its importance has been amplified. It has become, if you will, co-vivid. That is to say, more starkly clear in the harsh light cast by the pandemic. So many social issues have become co-vivid, and they have hit your generation with particular force. The pernicious persistence of racial injustice, the power of fear to rend the social fabric, the ubiquity of false information, and an active preference for it on the part of too many. Again, it is not that these issues are new, far from it, unfortunately, but that the pandemic has exposed ugliness that likes to lurk in shadows. The challenges before us are indeed glaringly co-vivid. Addressing them demands both grit and grace. This focus will lead not only to your achieving excellence as a student and scholar, but most importantly, as a citizen. You didn't ask to come of age during a pandemic period with all its attendant uncertainty and obstacles. But you have been brave and tenacious, gritty and graceful in living through it. And we have great faith that you will continue on this trajectory into the future. And we are here to support you, sustain you, and cheer for you. I want to end on that important note. We are proud of you, those whose achievements have been honored today, and all of you who are working steadily but less publicly toward your academic goals. Best wishes to everyone, and congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Bernd Estabrook, Professor of German and President of the Epsilon Chapter of the Phi Beta Kappa Society at Illinois College. Dr. Estabrook will name the newest members of Phi Beta Kappa. He will be followed by Dr. Jenny Hemingway, Associate Dean of Student Success and Director of Student Development. Dean Hemingway will introduce the 2021 Julian M. Sterrett Campus Leadership and Service Awards. Dr. Estabrook?
Phi Beta Kappa is the nation's oldest and most prestigious honorary college society. It recognizes the highest scholastic distinction by electing members on the basis of a distinguished academic record, grounded in both the arts and the sciences. This recognition is as important today as it was 245 years ago, when both Phi Beta Kappa and this nation were conceived in 1776. The notion that different branches of knowledge can and should interrelate, that the task of any educational institution is to educate citizens who function as whole human beings rather than isolated specialists, that wisdom is a necessary complement to knowledge. These once fundamental liberal arts ideas are paradoxically as revolutionary today as they were in 1776. Academic excellence for Phi Beta Kappa is reflected not only in grades received in college courses, but in breadth, variety, and advanced level of those courses taken. The selection considers character, curiosity, and the determination to pursue superior intellectual achievement for each candidate. Evidence such as undergraduate research or participation in study abroad programs plays an important role. 5 students of the College of William and Mary Williamsburg, Virginia, established the first chapter in 1776 as a literary society dedicated to friendship, morality, and learning. From the start, Phi Beta Kappa members have distinguished themselves in their country's service, and they have continued to shape American history and culture. John Quincy Adams, Daniel Webster, Henry Longfellow, Alexander Graham Bell, Helen Keller, John Dewey, Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain, Eleanor Roosevelt, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Stephen Sondheim, Gloria Steinem, and Ben Bernanke. 17 U.S. presidents, 38 U.S. Supreme Court justices, and 136 Nobel laureates can be counted among the ranks of Phi Beta Kappa members. President Farley, Provost O'Connell, it is my honor, on behalf of the Epsilon chapter of Phi Beta Kappa in the state of Illinois, the 118th chapter in the nation, to extend an invitation of membership to the following persons of the class of 2021, based upon their record of intellectual capabilities superbly employed at Illinois College. Our chapter secretary, Miranda Carbon, will now call the names of the new members.
This year's seniors: Molly Guerin, Megan Price, Annie Iberson, Sergio Pena, Nicholas Amodio, Sirikan Wantong, Megan Lee, Sunny Bobari, Ifan Mao, Ariel Rhodes, Sabrina Shavani, Lucas Motley, Muhammad Ibrahim Kamal, and Junior Andrew Blue. Our congratulations to the Phi Beta Kappa students of 2021.
It is my great pleasure to present the Julian M. Sterrett Campus Leadership and Service Award. The Sterrett Award is named for Julian M. Sterrett, who was a Phi Beta Kappa Yale University graduate. 3 years after his graduation, he came to Illinois College and became the college's first professor. 15 years later, in 1844, he was appointed to serve as Illinois College's second president. He served as president of Illinois College for 32 years. The Sterrett Award is the highest honor bestowed for student leadership, citizenship, and service to the college. The individuals recognized by this award have been nominated by faculty and staff because their leadership and service has made a significant difference in the Illinois college community. Jordan Hall is from Fairview Heights, Illinois. He is majoring in theater and business administration with a concentration in management. Jordan has served as a first-year seminar academic mentor, is president of Alpha Psi Omega, vice president of the Black Student Union, and an assistant hall director. Jordan directed The Mountaintop, which was the first all-Black production at Illinois College. Jordan was recognized at the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival for excellence in leadership and theatrical lighting design. After graduation, Jordan will pursue a Master's of Fine Arts in Design Technology with an emphasis in lighting design at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Sydney Himmelman is from Geneseo, Illinois. She is majoring in math with a minor in education. Sydney is a Golden Apple Scholar and a member of the women's basketball team. She is a student ambassador, president of Kappa Delta Pi Education Honors Society, and president of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She is a residence hall director and a member of the IC Scholars Honors Program. After graduation, Sydney will teach math at Pittsfield High School. Olivia Jordan is from Moweaqua, Illinois. She is majoring in English and education. Olivia is the 2020 Student Lincoln Laureate and was recognized by the Journal-Courier newspaper as an up-and-coming leader. She has served as a student director for Welcome Week, is president of Brothers and Sisters in Christ. She is a member of the Chamber Singers and the student liaison to the Justice, Equity, and Inclusion team. She is a member of the IC Scholars Honors Program and a former varsity softball team member. After graduation, Olivia plans to move to St. Louis to teach high school English. Alyssa Olabegi is from Temecula, California. She is majoring in sociology with a minor in communications and rhetorical studies. Alyssa has participated in faculty-student research and completed an internship with the Office of the Illinois Attorney General. She is president of the Black Student Union, secretary of the Student Senate, a student ambassador, involvement leader, and a programming intern in the Center for Student Involvement. She is a member of Alpha Kappa Delta Sociology Honors Society and Lambda Pi Eta Communications and Rhetorical Studies Honors Society. After graduation, Alyssa will be attending law school at Rutgers University. Sergio Pena is from Aurora, Illinois. He is majoring in communication and rhetorical studies with minors in history, psychology, and Spanish. Sergio has served as student body and student senate president from 2018 to 2021. He is a student ambassador, intern in the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, treasurer of Nuestra Casa, and past president of Mental Health Advocates. He is a member of the IC Scholars, Psi Chi Psychology Honors Society, Phi Sigma Iota Foreign Languages Honors Society, Lambda Pi Eta Communication and Rhetorical Studies Honors Society, and will be inducted into Phi Beta Kappa. Sergio will be attending Penn State this fall for his master's and PhD in Communication Arts and Sciences, with the hopes of being a communications professor in the future. Alan Smith is from Joliet, Illinois. He is majoring in computer science and business management. Known as a quiet leader on campus, Alan is captain of the football team, member of Pi Pi Rho Literary Society, and the chess club. He has served as an involvement leader during Welcome Week and has also served as a programming intern in the Center for Student Involvement for 2 years. After graduation, Alan plans to work in the IT field. Asia Watson is from Murfreesboro, Illinois. She is majoring in business management and communications and rhetorical studies with a minor in interfaith studies. Asia is a 4-year member of the IC competitive dance team and served as captain for her junior and senior years. She is a student ambassador, a first-year seminar academic mentor, and student curator in the Al-Halath El-Habtoor Archives and Paul Findlay Congressional Museum. She is a news intern with WLDS WEAI in Jacksonville. Following graduation, Asia plans to travel and begin her career. Please join me in recognizing all of our Julian M. Sturtevant Campus Leadership and Service Award recipients.
Each year, 2 junior students are chosen to represent the college as student marshals. These students are selected based on their outstanding academic performance as well as service to Illinois College. Marching at the head of academic processions, they are the most visible symbols of our high-achieving students. They embody our goals of academic excellence, integrity, service, and leadership. The Marshals carry the flags of Illinois College and the United States and wear medals signifying their own and the college's commitment to academic study. Our outgoing Marshals demonstrate the academic strength of students who win this award. Aiden Thomas graduated in December 2020 with a BA in English and 2 minors in history and education. During her time at IC, she was president of Sigma Tau Delta, the president of English Club, and the secretary of Tomorrow's Teachers. She was also a member of the IC Honors Scholars Program. She is currently pursuing a career in education with the goal of teaching English literature. Sergio Pena is a communication and rhetorical studies major with minors in history, psychology, and Spanish. He has served as the student body president for the past 3 years. Thank you both for representing the student body this year. Congratulations. Our new student marshals are Colin Gwillem and Reagan Myers. Colin is majoring in political science and history and minoring in art. He is a member of the men's soccer team, the IC Scholars Honors Program, and the Sigma Pi Literary Society. He has also worked as a Speech Center peer advisor. After graduation, Colin hopes to go to graduate school and eventually work in government in Washington, D.C. Reagan is a member of Alpha Phi Omega Service Fraternity, Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society, and Chi Delta Pi Education Honor Society. She was a cheerleader her first 2 years. Reagan is majoring in elementary education and hopes to teach at an elementary school in Jacksonville after she graduates next year. Please join me in congratulating our student marshals. Now we will have the ritual exchange of the academic medals from the outgoing marshals to the incoming. I am delighted to announce the 2021 recipients of 3 prestigious faculty awards. After I announce the winners, each will make a few remarks. Darlene Nelson, class of 1970, established the Don P. Filson Award for Vision for the Future. This award honors Dr. Filson, former Illinois College chemistry professor, and also her late husband. Dr. Filson was the driving force behind the creation of the computer science major at Illinois College. This award recognizes the work of a faculty member who shares some of Dr. Filson's characteristics, especially the vision to move the college forward. The recipient is someone who looks beyond what we do today to what we might do in the future. The faculty member must have a vision for the future and a plan for making that vision a reality. The funds from the award support the recipient's vision. This year's Filson Award winner has long moved the college forward in many ways. The efforts being recognized today reach across departments and disciplines, encompassing biology, psychology, nursing, health sciences, kinesiology, and political science, among others. The 2021 Filson Award has been awarded to Dr. Jeremy Turner for the development of an interdisciplinary program in neuroscience. It is also important to note Dr. Turner's concern for the well-being of all brains in the community through his community outreach project, Protect the Melon, which provides bike helmets and safety instruction to local school children. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Turner.
Thank you for this award. I actually took a chemistry course from Dr. Filson many moons ago, and I have to say that I really got something out of it. This award, this Filson Award, is going to be used to start a neuroscience seminar speaker series this year. We're beginning a new neuroscience major. This major is very interdisciplinary. Perfect fit for a place like Illinois College. So it's going to be a major that focuses on how the brain works and how the brain connects to every area on campus, from education majors through art majors, music, bio, psych, you name it. So thank you so much for this award. I really appreciate it. Going to be put to good use here on campus. Thanks.
The Enchilios Professor Award is presented annually to a professor whose performance in each of the requisite areas of faculty work, teaching, scholarship, and service is judged to be superlative. Their display of excellence is comprehensive. It is not only demonstrated in one particular area, but embodied and enacted at the highest level in all three. The recipient of this year's Enchilios Award serves students inside the classroom and well beyond, providing them with meaningful experiences. As a scholar, he is highly collaborative, reaching across disciplines and borders. In the area of service, his record is extensive, including committing much energy to the celebration of excellence, as well as outreach to the local community. This faculty member has a passion for social justice and for educating students to be global citizens. Congratulations to Dr. Steve Gardner, the recipient of this year's Enchilios Award.
I would like to thank those who nominated me for the Enchilios Award. My mission throughout my career has been to bring people together from different cultures, and my work setting up collaborations between students and professors at Illinois College and students and professors in Cuba has been the most rewarding. And I would especially like to thank the students and the professors who have taken advantage of the opportunities to explore Cuba during the past few years. At a time of crisis and conflict, the work you have done to get to know and develop projects with professors and students in Cuba have helped to build bridges and bring people together. In the end, from climate change to pandemics, from political divisions to racial and gender inequalities, the problems we face are of a global scale, and the only way we are going to solve them is if people from different countries work together. While some may preach isolationism and narrow-mindedness, you are demonstrating that we are at our best when we work together with people from other countries. As professors and students, we all have inspiring goals and dreams, no matter what country we live in, and we create a rich and exciting community by working on these goals together. I congratulate those who are graduating, and I encourage you to step out of your backyard and explore the world and get to know people from different countries. Your life will be much more compelling and inspiring, and you'll be doing your part to make the world a more peaceful and harmonious place, which will make all of our lives much better. Thank you.
Teaching is the most important component of faculty work at Illinois College, and the Harry Joy Dunn Distinguished Professor Award recognizes the faculty member selected by students for her or his teaching excellence. students come together to select the Dunbar Distinguished Professor. One group of students nominates the candidates, and then another decides who among those nominated candidates will win. The students on the nominating and selection committees had extensive praise for this year's Dunbar Award recipient. I am pleased to quote from their comments. "This faculty member is always willing to help. She makes arrangements for me to meet even if the schedule is full. I'm really glad we have someone like this on campus. She supports students of all backgrounds to understand the concepts being conveyed. She has not only provided students with academic support, but truly cares for the mental health of students. In class, she engages with every student and makes the education fun, but also challenging. Outside of the classroom, she listens and genuinely cares for students as people. She is one of the kindest and most hardworking people I have ever met. She puts a lot of time and effort into helping students understand. She goes beyond what is expected to help her students, answering questions and providing useful feedback. If you go to her with questions, she always makes sure that you find the answer you need. She has helped me a lot, even though she is not my advisor, in applying to medical and graduate schools. To top it off, she is very personable, humble, and kind. Even though she is very smart and works very hard, she's not arrogant or proud. She does a great job teaching complex material in a manner that makes it easier to comprehend. She has the strongest work ethic, and this effort does not go unnoticed by students. All in all, this person is truly an incredible individual and professor. I wish I could have had her for more classes. Even though this is my last semester at IC, I can't help but smile as I leave, knowing that our chemistry department is in great hands with her being here in the coming years. I am delighted to announce that the winner of the 2021 Dunbar Award is Dr. Jocelyn Dunn.
It is a great honor and privilege to be chosen as the 2021 Harry Dunn Distinguished Professor. It is inherently special to be recognized by you students because you were the ones with me in the classroom throughout the semester. I grow and evolve as an instructor. It's not only you who learn from our interactions. As time passes by, I become aware of the moments when students are struggling or if students can understand the concepts that I am teaching. I learned the act of slowing down, checking on you and asking how you are during classes, and adapting depending on the situation. I've always enjoyed interaction with people, one-on-one, more than with hundreds of people, and I thank IC and its administration for the low faculty to student ratio and small class sizes, allowing more meaningful interactions. I especially thank my chemistry colleagues for sharing their materials where I witnessed their remarkable organization and planning. I learned from those materials, from sitting in on their classes and observing them teach. I also want to thank the experiential learning team for supporting what I enjoyed the most, which is doing research and providing hands-on learning. It is rewarding to watch undergraduate students develop as scientists, to watch students apply concepts, learn from their mistakes, experience the joy of discovery, and make realizations of their own. The past 2 semesters, including this spring, have been very challenging. If there were times that you feel it was hard to carry on, those feelings are valid. Yes, because we are in a pandemic. I thank my family for their help and support. They are my motivation and the reasons for my resilience. Students, I acknowledge your resilience and I thank you for never stopping to achieve your goals. As I say in my classes, the secret in acing chemistry is in the word itself. Chem is try. Keep trying, be unstoppable, and keep learning. For me, this award is a testimony that hard work really pays off.
Illinois College's abiding commitment is to provide students with a high-quality liberal arts education that prepares them exceptionally well for the complex world they will face after graduation. Each of the students and faculty honored today fills me with hope for our collective future. As the semester comes to a close, I hope you carry with you the transformative power of an Illinois college education. I am confident that the important work you have achieved over the past year will inspire others and make a difference in the world. We cannot hope for more.